When a city secures a bid for the 2026 World Cup, the immediate reaction is usually a victory lap. It is the most watched sporting event on Earth, drawing millions of fans and billions of global viewers. Mayors and organizers line up for the photo op, promising their citizens a wave of international tourism and a guaranteed local economic boom. But the public-facing enthusiasm usually masks a much different reality found in the fine print of the host city contracts. Winning the bid comes with a list of operational requirements and financial guarantees, agreements that shift the burden of the event's massive physical needs away from the organizers and onto the host city. For 2026, those organizers expect to generate record-breaking revenue, driven by premium ticket sales and global broadcasting rights. That revenue stream is protected by a multi-billion-dollar wall of exclusive global corporate sponsorships. This chart shows the primary financial mechanism that makes the tournament so profitable: sweeping U.S. federal tax exemptions. For international football associations, the tax liability on these billions is effectively zeroed out. This creates a unique spatial tension. The organizers extract tax-free profit from the center of the event, but the physical costs of hosting it are pushed out to the local municipalities. Those costs begin inside the host venues, where cities must fund extreme logistical overhauls to meet mandatory physical standards. At several stadiums, this means ripping out millions of dollars of artificial turf to install natural grass systems, purely for the tournament. This dynamic creates immense tension between local governments and billionaire stadium owners, with SoFi Stadium in California serving as the primary example. When owner Stan Kroenke moved the Rams to this facility, he did it without a public contribution. But to accommodate the World Cup, Kroenke is now seeking $400 million from the city of Inglewood to cover the surrounding infrastructure and event security. Inside the arena, the financial model is clear. The luxury and revenue stay private, while the logistical upgrade costs are socialized. Moving just beyond the stadium doors, the World Cup physically alters the immediate neighborhood environment. Host cities are forced to enforce clean zones, strict perimeters where any branding not belonging to an official sponsor must be removed or covered. In Foxborough, Massachusetts, local businesses near Gillette Stadium must cover their own logos and halt any commercial activity that competes with the tournament's global sponsors. The suppression of local trade is so severe that the state is considering a $1 million fund just to compensate small businesses for their lost revenue. The local businesses in the stadium's shadow are being stifled to protect international monopolies, the exact opposite of the economic stimulus promised during the bid. Pulling back to the wider metropolitan area reveals a massive regional infrastructure burden required to move millions of fans. New Jersey is currently managing a $48 million public bill strictly to fund the train transit required for the World Cup crowds. The full scale of this municipal price tag is clearest in Toronto, where a recent public watchdog report tallied the requirements. To fulfill their hosting duties, Toronto is projected to spend $1 billion in total taxpayer funds. This makes the city's public infrastructure, its trains, roads, and municipal budgets, an uncompensated subsidy for a private event. This tournament creates two completely separate realities operating in the same physical space. In the epicenter, VIPs watch from renovated luxury boxes, while a tax-exempt organization pockets billions without any civic penalty. Outside that sanctuary, local governments are left managing ripped-up transit budgets, suppressed local trade, and billion-dollar public tabs. It is an asymmetrical ecosystem where the host city provides the space and the capital, and a private entity extracts the profit. Long after the spectacle ends, the local taxpayer is left behind to quietly pay off the true cost of the games.